Do you ever feel like a square peg in a round hole? Well, you're in the right place. In today's video, you're going to discover how to find your niche in life. So you're no longer that square peg in a round hole, but you're actually a square peg in a square hole. Imagine that. Yes, so hi guys, I'm Melissa, and yes, today you're going to learn about how to discover your niche in life. Life purpose is one of my favorite topics to talk about, because what could be more important than that? Finding what you're really here to do is the key to having more joy, more fulfillment, more happiness, more abundance. But there are a few steps that you need to know in order to find this niche in life. So that's what I want to share with you in today's video. Before we get there though, have you subscribed to this YouTube channel? Every Wednesday I share with you practical spiritual tools to connect more with your spirit guides, to find your purpose, and delve into all those areas of spirituality that's going to help you on your journey. So go ahead and hit that subscribe button right away and we'll be connected. Alright, so today I have 5 tips for you to discover your niche in life. Now, fair warning, some of these tips might go against the grain of what you've been taught. You might even find yourself zoning out and not really hearing what I'm saying. This could be a video that you want to watch 2 or 3 times, especially if these concepts are new for you, to really allow them to sink in into your feelings. Okay, so tip number 1. Your purpose is not the same as your niche. Say what? Okay, so we're kind of giving you some definitions here, but bear with me. It's all going to make sense as we go along. So your unique life purpose is really nothing to do with the material world. You are energy and you are spirit. And as spirit, you connect with spirit. And your reason for being here on planet Earth is to learn and grow spiritually. This physical world is just temporary. It's really not your true home. So it's really important to not be too attached to the things that you have here. Even relationships, even your cell phone. Are you so attached to your cell phone all day long that you can't live without it? And even, your food you eat, the drinks you drink, all of that stuff is just a means to an end. And so your true purpose is to expand and grow spiritually. You might call it personal development school of planet Earth. That's really what it's about. So are you bringing that into your life? Or are you just living day to day and going through the motions? Hey, I know I've been there myself many times. So your purpose is also unique. You have a unique expression spiritually that you share just by being you. It's how the energy kind of emanates from you. And when people are drawn to you, that's what they're feeling, your unique expression. That has nothing to do with the fact that your job is to be a teacher or a doctor or an administrator or an IT person. Whatever you do, it's got nothing to do with your true purpose. So many people are really looking for their niche in life because they're trying to find what's going to bring me happiness. How can I feel more fulfilled? But they're looking for something out there to bring them that fulfillment. Maybe if I change careers, then I'll be happy. Maybe if I work in a different environment with more positive people, then I'll feel that fulfillment and happiness that I just can't quite seem to find. That fulfillment and happiness is a result of being in your niche, but it's not the same as your purpose. Your purpose is your unique expression and vibration that you share. The things that you're naturally good at that you can't even help it. You probably even take it for granted. That is your purpose, your spiritual purpose. Okay, so if that blew you away, remember I warned you, you might have to watch this video a couple times for it to really sink in. All right, tip number 2 on finding your niche is that your job or business is not your purpose and it is not your niche. Okay, so the roles that you play, the opportunities that you have in life, they're amazing. They're your opportunity to get involved and learn and grow and act and be and do and share with people and communicate and learn. And that's the purpose of them. There's no perfect job out there that's going to make you happy. There's no right path that you'll suddenly be like, ah, when you find it. It doesn't exist. So if you're searching for that, you're never really going to find it. You're not going to find it out there anyway. Okay, so here's the truth about if you've been thinking that your life purpose is just, somehow you're going to find the right business, the right service, the right job. The secret is that that job is just a means to an end. The same as any opportunities or roles that you play, whether you're a parent, you're a spouse, you're a mother, whatever it be, that's just a means to an end. It doesn't define you. Remember, not being attached to planet Earth. It's a means to an end. Tip number 3 in finding your niche in life is that your spiritual purpose plus your avocation equals your niche. Okay, so we're finally getting to what a niche really is. Now, your niche is that beautiful combination of your unique expression of you plus a job, an opportunity, a role that gives you the means to express it. So let me give you an example, because kind of showing you the opposite of what this is helps people understand it, I find. So imagine that your unique expression is about creative communication. You're really good. Maybe you make YouTube videos like this and you're being creative and you're expressing and you're sharing and you're inspiring people. That is like it's the way that you express is creative communication. Then you want to have an avocation, a job, a 9-to-5 job or a business that allows you to creatively communicate. Imagine if a person with that spiritual vibration was doing a 9-to-5 job of being a mechanic. How many opportunities does that person have in that job to have creative communication? Not many. Maybe that person was really pressured by their parents and to be intellectual and they became a doctor. Well, some of the time they get to creatively communicate. Maybe they really enjoy meeting the patients and talking with them. But a lot of the time they have to follow, a set procedure, and that's not very creative. So that person feels unfulfilled. They feel like there's something missing. They can't quite put their finger on what it is because they're doing what they've always been taught to do by somebody else. And so that person is not in their niche in life. But imagine if that person who has the spiritual expression of creative communication was working in media or was an inspirational speaker traveling the world doing talks and speeches or leading workshops. Now that's a good match for their spiritual vibration. And so that person is like, yes, they feel on top of the world. They're motivated, they're excited, they're passionate, and they're naturally expanding spiritually because they feel like they're doing what they came here to do. There's a feeling of motivation and mission and purpose behind their actions. That's what happens when you find your niche in life. And so it's that match between your spiritual vibration and the job that allows you to express your spiritual vibration. And it doesn't have to be a paid job either. It can be other opportunities in life. But the more that you're doing that and you're putting yourself in environments and situations and opportunities that are a match for your spiritual vibration, then the joy and fulfillment kind of takes care of itself. It's always there and you're naturally expanding and growing. Okay, so the 4th tip to finding your niche in life is that your growth and expression comes naturally when you're in your niche. You're here to learn and grow, and your niche leads you to more growth. So I've got to be honest, when I started a business, that was a big growth opportunity and it was really scary, and it continues to be a challenge and a growth opportunity. But I love it. I wouldn't exchange it for anything else. Anytime I consider doing something different, it just doesn't fit for me. I'm grateful that I found it early on in life where my niche and purpose is. So that spiritual growth is going to naturally be there, and you'll be attracting more and more opportunities to learn and grow. If you're not in your niche, it kind of feels like things just sort of stay the same, like you're living Groundhog Day over and over again. Now that's an exaggeration, but it can feel like that after a while. You need to realign and course correct so that you're getting that natural growth and expansion that comes from being in your niche. And tip number 5 is that you are always spiraling upward when you're living in your niche. This is a term that I learned a few years ago that really resonated with me and hit home. That spiritual growth is not this mountain climb. It's a spiral. I'll go through stages where things feel more settled and secure, and I'm kind of like, yeah, I'm in my groove, I'm doing great, I'm implementing all my goals, I'm making progress. And then there can come a time where it feels like, oh, it's kind of time to pull back and retreat a little bit. Where am I at? And then you go back and expand again. So as long as that spiral is going upward and not staying in the same place where you're Groundhog Daying again, you're attracting the same relationship over and over again, just in a different outfit, or the same, challenges in a job. You've got 5 jobs in 5 years and you keep attracting the same challenge. No, so you need to be spiraling upward, taking that next step and change a little bit at a time so you continue learning and growing. So if you don't feel that you have that spiraling upward, again, that's a really good clue that you're kind of that square peg in a round hole right now, and you need to take a step back, sign up for that Live Your Purpose challenge, and see how you can get back in your niche so you are feeling the fulfillment of living your purpose in life. And remember, nothing outside of you is here to tell you what you should be doing. I'm sorry to say. It's here, and it's with your guardian angels. All right, Spirit Seeker, so did you enjoy this video? If so, please give it a thumbs up and hit subscribe so you can get more videos like this one. I publish them every Wednesday. And do comment below. What did you learn from this video? What was your aha moment and new concept about living your niche that you didn't know before you watched this?